and welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, this Red Bull is the only thing keeping me alive.
My name is Tori, COVID Dodger Thompson.
Whoa. Do it again, do it again.
He just moved so fast.
Ready? Hold on, watch. COVID.
Oh my God.
It was like you were in two places at once.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
My name is Tyler the Monarch Matheson.
Oh, something else blew up your ego?
The Monarch, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go first.
Yeah.
So, and this is not...
Oh, this is a fucking snooze fest already. Jesus, fuck. Do you want me to go? Oh my God.
This is not necessarily it's not an advisable thing, but I did go to the Minnesota State Fair. And I want to know first off, what are your thoughts on that, guys?
That's rough.
You are... Look, I'm like not mad. I'm more upset with myself that I could be friends with someone so criminally fucking stupid.
Well, here's the thing. My girlfriend was going to go anyway, and I live with her. So...
Oh, if she's going to bring it home anyway, then why not just like get the fucking fried food yourself?
I'm saying it's not an advisable thing, but...
Isn't she also like way more at risk than you are?
Oh, yeah. She's a wicked sick little thing, but...
Then why was she going to go in the first place?
I don't...
She's here for a good time, not a long time.
I guess so.
Hey,
I think it's one of those like, yeah, I don't... Hey, but
Is fried food worth dying for? We don't have to touch on that right now, but like you can continue your story and then we'll come back to, is fried food really worth dying for?
No.
All right, that solves it.
But alas, but hey, I'm admitting that I'm in the wrong on this one, but it happened, and I did try to enjoy my time. But it's been a few days now, not a symptom in sight. I think I'm doing pretty good. They definitely had a stand there though. And keep in mind, it is
where
not
they were
cheap.
just handing out COVID.
They were handing it. They had little vials, and it was like they called it COVID roulette, which is not that inspired of a name. But like you have 6 people, either all your friends or a group of people or whatever, and you just take a shot of some liquid, and one of them has COVID injected into it. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, their whole thing is just like, just get it over with here. Just get it now, and never worry about it ever again.
Hey,
right.
But
wouldn't the great American get together?
Wouldn't it just be better, though, to just have the vaccine? Because then if you get COVID, the symptoms are much less severe.
What do you mean?
I don't think you sound pretty dumb, Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck
No.
me,
No.
Yeah.
I want to be very clear. Yes, get vaccinated. That'll make the symptoms less severe. It doesn't mean you're immune to it, but it does stop and prevent hospitalizations and death. And I believe nearly every case. But they had this huge pop-up there, and it's not cheap to get a stand at the Minnesota State Fair. And it was an anti-vax, anti-corona, anti-lockdown, anti-mask. They were passing out flyers. They had
That
T-shirts.
was just Scott Jensen.
Yeah.
They just allowed it. Can you believe they fucking allowed that shit?
Was it Scott Jensen?
No. It was its own thing. It was its own...
I was going to say, because that's who's running for governor in our great state of Minnesota, and that dude's legit got asbestos in his brain. Like, he's maybe one of the dumbest motherfuckers alive, and I can say that confidently because he's a doctor. Like, stupidest fucking dude in the world.
Cool.
I'm not surprised because, like, as soon as that paper got pushed, like, they want to apply for one, they were like, fuck. This is a damned if we do, damned if we don't. Because if we reject it, they're going to cry out, freedom, First Amendment. And if we allow it to happen, it gets to not only be a COVID super spreader, but a misinformation super spreader event.
Yeah. Both of which are very, very bad for the public health.
Yeah, no. My grandma is very susceptible to both of those things. Both are going to kill her. It's either going to be COVID kills her or a fucking police officer at the Capitol kills her because she's fucking rallying for Q outside, bashing at the windows.
Is there something about your grandma that's maybe we should discuss? Did she go down the rabbit hole?
Oh, no. My grandma's a bleed blue kind of gal, but I'm just saying, it just, lots of people's grandparents are susceptible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To all kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think it was just totally like a a First Amendment kind of thing, but boy was it sad to see people like gathering around, like, yeah, give me all this stuff, give me your little pamphlets, I'd like to read your literature.
God.
Yeah,
And
they
also-
grab a fucking pamphlet that was clearly made with MS Paint.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They're like, see, I'm doing my own research. This is what it looks like.
Yeah. It's like this one person, they actually discovered all of the shit that the world's top doctors and scientists missed. Can you believe it? They've been lying to you. You've been lied to.
I'm not a sheep, okay? You can go take your sheep vaccination medicine, okay? I'm going to be a free-thinking American and take my horse medication, okay?
That shit
Damn
fucked
it,
me
fucking
up.
ivermectin.
That
Okay, so-
shit fucked me up
It's
when I read
so-
about that.
You're
Because
just a sheep, okay? Honey, where's the livestock medicine? You are a fucking sheep. You're basically just an animal being led in a herd, okay? And Joe Biden's your leader. Honey, can you grab the horse medicine? I'm feeling a little hoarse right now.
so at shut the fuck up. Oh my god. So at my job, I do social listening on like Twitter and shit, right? And I work for a candy company, and
I'm bleeping that. You always try and dox yourself on this fucking
I know.
podcast.
It matters that I said what kind of company that I work for, because the discourse on the Apple horse medicine shit is that people were like, haha, handing this out as Halloween candy next year. And that's how I first saw it, because I was doing social listening at work. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Then I went down the rabbit hole and I lost all of my faith in humanity.
It's pretty. It's not even a fucking like the other ones made sense. What is the
Hydroxychloroquine, yeah.
yeah, that would make sense because at least it's a medicine. I mean, it doesn't make sense because it's not the thing. It definitely should have been looked into or
I
whatever.
mean,
you know,
calling it
sure,
a
sure.
medicine
Yeah,
is
no.
a far reach.
Basically,
It's bleach. Hey everyone, Tyler cutting in the edit here really quick just to say I made a whoopsie daisy and confused hydroxychloroquine with chlorine dioxide, otherwise known as MMS. So yes, hydroxychloroquine is an actual medicine, and I was thinking of, the industrial strength bleach people were taking earlier in the year to be like, no, this cures COVID. But honestly, can you blame me for getting them mixed up? It's like every single week there's a new miracle cure that people are branding as like, this'll cure COVID, this'll be the one. You're not going to discover a new medicine that'll fucking eliminate it completely. You're just not. If like countries with labs full of the smartest people can't figure it out, you can't. That's not me being mean to you. That's just being honest. Just get the fucking vaccine already, okay? I'm just tired, man. Just please, just get the fucking vaccine. Don't drink bleach. Don't take another medicine. Just get the fucking vaccine. All right, back to the show.
It's for people with like lupus, isn't it?
yeah, the HCQ people, or HQC, whatever it is, those people who champion it, like, no, it worked in clinical trials. They're suppressing the peer-reviewed journals. Look here, look. It's like 2 journals total that said, yeah, it cleared COVID in these 2 patients, but it's also highly toxic, so we're not going to do it.
Also, killing COVID on a surface of something and killing COVID inside of a living body are 2 extremely different things. Like, yeah, I'm sure, like, fucking carving up someone's organs isn't very harmful to a dead thing, but to an alive thing, that's a different story. Sometimes there's a difference between living and dead things. I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes there is a difference between things that are alive and things that are dead.
Yeah, I got into a conversation about hydroxychloroquine with someone, and their whole thing was like, check out these peer-reviewed articles that I found. And the whole time that I was in this conversation with this person, I'm like, okay, you didn't do your research correctly. For research, you have to have a hypothesis, test that hypothesis, check for facts or whatever, and then confirm it. Just give me a fucking minute,
Just
Tyler.
give me the horse medicine.
Just give me the fucking horse medicine, okay? Drown me in bleach. Give me the horse medicine. I'm fucking good. I'd rather poison my body than, quote, poison my body with a vaccine? What?
That
What?
seems like it'd be one of those like rap lyrics that look like shit post lines. Like everything you just said.
I'd rather... Well, it's got to be like Emin. I'd rather poison my body than poison my body. But that one's in quotes. I am the GOAT.
Yeah, a lot of these anti-vax hydroxychloroquine people they have a conclusion in mind and work backwards. And that is completely not how you do any of this and where the problem
100%.
lies.
That's why it's so easy to see through all this stupid shit. And I agree, the hydroxychloroquine stuff is really stupid. My point was just that, like, I could see that being something to at least look into because it has other medical applications. But this just being an anti-parasite primarily used in livestock, and also like the high quantities that you would give a horse, and then just going like, I'm gonna fill my body with that because if I do that, then it'll cure it. The more I use, the better I'm gonna be cleared out. It's just how fucking dumb can you be?
Apple flavored.
Oh, I thought you meant that Apple released it, because I was starting to like, well, maybe I should kind of look into it, because I bet it's like designed really well. And
Oh yeah, probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, the fall event, I'm gonna be all over it. If Apple released
the Apple ivermectin.
Yeah, if Apple released the iPhone 13 with ivermectin, oh, you know I'm all over that shit. I'm like, oh god damn. Whoa, the new iOS is fucking sick. Like, it's gonna be like, yeah, but it literally kills you. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, but like, look at all the new iMessage features. There's like such cool emojis in this one.
They move around and shit.
Yeah, you're on your hospital bed. Your ticker is going slower and slower, and you're like, oh, cool update. Whoa, this emoji does this thing now.
It tracks your Apple, like the Apple icon that you make, like the little Bitmoji character, and it shows it withering away as you do. It's like getting skinnier, bags under the eyes.
But it still has a smile.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a good new feature for it. It tracks your health, because they already do that with the Apple Watch, but then it adjusts your emojis based on your physical health.
That's so fun.
So like then you can like, if you have diabetes and you're like going through your emojis, like you can see one that's kind of frowning and you're like, oh shit, my blood sugar's low.
Tyler, I don't think we're describing something that's far off, where it starts like adjusting your Bitmoji to look more like you based on what your Apple Watch data says.
Yeah, that's probably on the
now
iPhone
I can't
13.
make my Bitmojis jacked anymore.
Nope.
Every time you go outside and like have a cigarette, it like shows your person like coughing and smoking a cigarette and like really unhappy, and you're just like, god damn it.
Oh my god, it's got like the battery status bar next to it, and it like loses a bar, and then it's like fucking like limping a little bit.
Gives you a push notification that just lets you know like, hey, yeah, you lost a couple days of your life there, just letting you know.
And then at like midnight, I'm out on the town, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if anybody else is out on town. So I check my Bitmoji like Snapchat map, and there's just Tyler's Bitmoji fucking going at it, just masturbating.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah, can we make the Bitmojis have sex?
Wow.
Can I like, instead of hooking up, can I just like, hey, let me send my Bitmoji over to your place, and then I just get to watch our Bitmojis have sex, and it's basically like the real thing.
So you want to virtually cuck yourself?
No, because it's still me. It's my Bitmoji having sex with their Bitmoji.
But it's not you. So you are, in theory, being cucked by your Bitmoji.
Yes, no, not in theory, Tori. I'm pretty sure that this is ironclad. You are being cucked by your Bitmoji. It's not a theory.
You don't get to have an opinion on a fact, Tyler. You're being cucked by your Bitmoji.
It's a law of the universe.
Aren't both parties then being cucked by their Bitmoji?
Because
okay, so it's an all around. Okay, so that's what people mean when they say Apple fanboys are cucks.
Yes.
It's because that's the future we're leading to, is where we don't just hook up via Tinder anymore. It's just we go out and then.
It sounds a little bit more like this is your trail that you want to blaze, but all right.
That we're leading to, Tyler? We're already here, bro.
Damn, this is just like that Black Mirror episode.
Damn, dude, this is just like Among Us.
It's just like that Black Mirror episode where you watched a little boy masturbate for 2 hours to a Bitmoji.
What's a cooler thing for wearable tech to do? because like we pretty much said the whole thing it does right now. Like wearable tech is like only for fitness and like tracking steps
That's true.
and
Like,
heart rate.
when are we gonna get to like the futuristic like eyes? You know what I mean? Where you can like take pictures with your eyes and like scroll through.
I was super into Google Glass. Like I kind of love the idea of a HUD on your face. Like
Well,
that,
you're gonna love Apple glasses then.
yeah, like I enjoy that because like a lot of times when I'm doing my day to day or whatever, I get distracted really easily. So just having something that is literally in front of my face that has a pop up that says "Go do your laundry, you stupid fuck," I can't ignore that.
You can.
I wonder if it would even be a solution because I'm the same way where sometimes I'm like, I'll be doing something, I'll do like 5 minutes of like focused and then I just can't. And then I'm like, okay, let me just check my phone quick. And then I'll like the thing I went to do, I'll get distracted. Next thing you know, I've checked all of my emails and now for some reason I'm on Twitter and it's like, okay, stop, just fucking focus for half a second. I don't think having that strapped to my face would make it easier.
If I can snooze like 8 alarms in the morning, I'm absolutely going to snooze a notification on my face.
You have to curate it correctly at the very beginning of using it, because if you do put like all of your phone's apps on your face, then yeah, you're not going to get anything fucking done ever. But if you do it in a way where it's just certain applications, I feel like it's like a really good thing for like scheduling and organizing and stuff.
Okay, now come up with a solution for this, though, Tay. You're wearing your cool Google glasses that give you a HUD on your face. I come up and knock them off because you look dorky. Is there a solution for that?
Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Triangulate my position and drop a space laser.
Well, checkmate, T.
Oh, damn. So that's
fuck,
where
I
we need to
actually-
go with
I
future
actually
tech.
did trigger my Google.
Well, good thing they aren't quite at the space laser technology yet. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get away from the nerdiness, are you?
But I'm okay with that.
Especially if you already wear glasses. Oh, you know what would be sick, though? If they operated also as a prescription.
You know, that's what I'm
they
talking
will.
about.
There's no
Like,
way they're going to make them not be a prescription.
yeah, no. Like, I don't want the Google glasses that they had to begin with, where it was just like that weird frame and a tiny computer screen. I want it like integrated into a pair of frames.
That's okay. Yeah. No, I mean, that's sick. That's a real big jump, though, from like watch that tracks your heart rate to like, okay, here's a live HUD on your glasses. It's like not even a millimeter thick.
Well, I think that's what's going to happen with the Apple glasses.
Yeah, no, like the tech exists for that. It's just cramming the machinery into the sides of the glasses in a compact enough space where it doesn't look doofy.
Hey, can they make shoes that make me jump higher?
Moon shoes. We did that in the 90s, my guy.
Fuck.
Yeah, but those were just like
Those
shitty
are
springs.
hard to walk in though. Like, can I get one where like,
I can activate it. Like,
oh well, shit. The most American thing though is shoes that walk for you, isn't it?
Yep.
Because I want to jump higher. I want to run a little faster. A little spring in my step. You know, if my ankle's a little sore, it'll tweak in just the right way to make sure I'm comfortable while I'm walking. But it's going to end up just being like, I don't want to walk around the grocery store. Do it for me. Siri,
pick up this for me. I mean, I was like, I guess I didn't even think that far. Y'all are way in the future. I guess I'm
I think about
one
future shit all
update
the
away.
time.
My brain can only comprehend like one update away. Like I'd just like it if there was a nicer keyboard on it so I could maybe like type from it. And y'all are like, okay, so space lasers come down from my Google glasses.
you're like, whoa, widget.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this widget changes colors. Sick.
Whoa,
Yeah, 'cause, like-
when I hold my thumb down on my home screen, all the little things do a little dance. I can move them around. Isn't that weird?
What if Bitmoji had sex?
Yeah, like I mean, if I could just watch porn from my watch, that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, it would be sick. It would be fucking vile and sick.
Yeah, disgusting.
There you
Yeah,
are, just casually perusing a Barnes and Noble. And what's he doing? Oh, there's Lisa Ann getting fucking hammered on your
Yeah,
wrist.
but it's not like you can see. The screen is so goddamn small, so it's so zoomed in on like one portion.
You got the Apple Watch Plus. It's the size of an iPad.
I was going to say, it's just an iPad that he taped to his wrist.
Like at what point? At what point? Because like I have a Galaxy phone, And those motherfuckers are so just like anytime they launch a new product, they just hammer you with emails like, come on, check it out. Come on, we know you want to check it out. Come on, check it out. You'll get like 5 emails a day. Like, look at all these new products. And I was curious. So I looked at the Galaxy Watch because I'm like, where are we at with wearable tech? And they're like, our biggest watch face yet. And it's like this like fucking Ben 10 ass watch.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
I'm like, okay, no, guys, like, you can't do that. Like, people are gonna think I'm fucking cosplaying everywhere I walk.
Yeah, they should. I feel like Android should just have updates, like maybe once an hour. Maybe that's too much. Maybe like 3 times a day, you get a push notification that just says, "Please don't go back to Apple. Please don't.
Please,
oh,
God.
Gosh.
Please.
Oh hell, please don't."
I think a piece of wearable tech that I would wear, I take notes on my arm a lot sometimes. Like if I just have a pen and no paper, I'll just be like, fuck it, and I'll just write something on my arm.
That's fucking hard.
Yeah, I think that having like a very thin like tablet on my forearm that I could use would be pretty sick. Like they do that in the movies sometimes, right? Where they just like pull up their forearm and there's like a computer on it. They're like beep bop boop boop, you know?
She asks because she hasn't seen a movie in 15 years, so she doesn't know where we're at with movies.
You didn't need to deconstruct the bit.
Like is that what Iron Man is?
Yeah,
that is actually kind of what Iron Man is.
Yeah.
Given I've only seen 1 and 2, so.
Yeah, I was going to bring up about the glasses as well, because like didn't they do that in Spider-Man? Like the new ones, like the AI in the glasses.
Yeah, Peter Parker had a cool pair of glasses, and he went and fucked up the whole day because with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, like that kind of shit.
He went and did it all wrong, didn't he? But a train hit him really good.
A train hit
He
him
did
real
get
good, and
fucking
Jake
smoked by a
Gyllenhaal
train.
did it. And Jake Gyllenhaal was the conductor.
Jakey hit him with a big train, and I don't like that train.
No, it's
I think the
scary.
funniest thing is they didn't need a villain to be that hot. Like,
don't-
I think there's a
there's no
natural
reason.
balance.
Jake Gyllenhaal's just a fucking 10. No way around it.
Yeah, no, he's a
Like-
very hot boy.
Like, you can't make me root for the hero at the end of the movie if your villain is that hot. Like, no matter what you do to make him seem like a bad dude and like he needs to be stopped, I'm gonna be like that. Well, that's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Well, that's a sexy
You don't,
guy.
Wait, you don't. Is Tom Holland also a 10 though?
Not even close.
You don't think so?
He's attractive, but he's
a
not
pretty
even
fucking
close.
good looking guy.
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy, but he's nowhere near Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I'd throw him up at an 8.5.
Thank you. I needed that.
Another piece of wearable tech that I think would be really good to like think about for the future is exoskeletons. So you know the Boston Dynamics robots, right? But like strap that to your legs so that you can carry more things for longer.
God damn, Tay is in the year 3000. I would really like.
I fucking love the future, dude. It's gonna be fucking sick.
I just really want the headphones from her, where like you can just. It's got an intelligent enough like AI system and OS that you can just say like, "Hey, play a Moody playlist," and it's like, "Okay, got it."
Hey, Tyler, there's Siri and AirPods.
Yeah, but it's not like intelligent enough.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's clunky as hell. I like swipe my AirPods to like skip song, and it's like, hey, did you want to check your emails right now? And I'm like, nope. And it's like I can read them, and I'm like, I don't even want to hear you try because that's going to be clunky as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys both have Google Homes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have a Alexa, but I hate. I don't know if Google does this. Do you ask it a question or say like, "Oh, Alexa, add asparagus to my shopping list," and it's like, I've added it to your shopping list. Did you know? And then it goes on like a 3-minute rant about all these new, and you're like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I want to like fast forward through Google speed. That's what I was gonna say, is that I don't like talking to Google because she takes like a billion fucking years to make her goddamn point.
Well, you could just tell her to stop.
I do that, but also I'm lazy enough that I don't want to have to do that.
But it's also like I don't want to tell her to stop because then it ruins the point of like my hands are dirty. I'm like in the middle of cooking something and I'm like, how much sugar does this thing need? And it's like sugar was found in the 1840s in the Caribbean island, and it's like nope. not at all. And
now you have to
it's
like try and talk to it again. And it might be like just far enough away you kind of have to walk over a little bit or something. It's just, it drives me crazy. So that's the way. Hey, just fix that, and I'm pretty much we're in the future.
Smarter AI, like in general, I think is a good idea. Because like, you know, before you go all, but what about Terminator on me? Think of it this way, right? Think about how AI can be used for education. Do you remember going through school and getting to that one class that you absolutely despised because you just weren't interested in it? With AI, you can give each student their own personal AI that can track the way they learn and specialize their education for them.
I think that stuff is great. I just don't think Elon Musk is going to make his little boys do that.
I don't think anyone's going to make their little boys do that. I think
what they're
going to do with little boys is be like, hey, Siri, how many little boys can I fit on this rocket to bring to the moon to mine my moon rocks?
That seems. And imagine you're walking around through your local Walmart because you just love their discount clothing, and you have your Tesla bot with you, and on its, its OLED screen chest, you're just like, it's basically gas station TV. You're just seeing Maria Menounos like tell you about shit you don't care about.
That is such a specific poll, and I fucking love it.
It's also wildly accurate to how it'll probably be.
Absolutely, because it's going to be something where you have to pay a big fee a month if you want to have like the limited ad version or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally already existing, and it's called the Peloton bicycle, where you have to pay a ridiculous amount of money per month to like unlock hardware features on the bike.
That's
cool. Is that true?
Dude.
How that works?
Yeah, like you can't track anything on the bike unless you pay the $70 per month for your Peloton like membership. So it's not like we have a tiered paywall. It's like there's the one paywall, and it's expensive.
And you
if
already bought the couple $1,000 bike.
Yeah. So if you want to use anything other than just the one setting built into the bike, sorry, got unlocked that, buddy.
That's super cool how companies are doing that.
Love that.
You know what else sounds AI generated sometimes, you guys?
What?
Glug, 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 glug. Welcome to Liquor Store
Ooh.
Reviews. I pulled some liquor store reviews from the liquor store that I live near now, and there are some doozies. Would you like to get started, boys?
I would. Can I ask one follow-up question?
Go for it.
Get ready for a beep, Tyler. Where do you live?
You don't need to say the beep out
You don't
loud.
need to, I just want you to put one in.
Yeah. I live in
Okay.
Wait, do you guys think I've been like artificially putting those in?
You have been, haven't you? No, I know you have been, because on the last episode or 2 episodes ago, I was like, yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/ and you beeped out and I got actually angry.
Yeah,
It's funny how that got beeped again, though.
Yeah. Super, super weird how it just happened again.
I
2
just do it
seconds
with
ago.
my mouth.
Oh.
You have perfect pitch.
Yeah, I know. Really impressive.
All right. Our first review comes from Jake, a local guide with 49 reviews. 5 stars. If you are a consumer of alcohol, like myself, this is a good destination for you. I promise. Smiley face.
That's not impressive. That's like, no one thinks it's cool. Like, only 15-year-olds would be like, whoa, consuming alcohol. And even then, like, I don't know at how far, like, post-cool the kids are now. Post-cool band name, I call it.
You can have that one.
Where they're like, they're so far past cool that it's like, alcohol? That shit destroys your body. Billie Eilish has a new song about that.
Oh my
not doing
God.
that shit.
Jesus.
Shit. We'll make a video where we go back to high school and see how well we fit in.
That's
Now
kind
that's
of,
just 21 Jump Street.
yeah, that's kind of a good video idea though.
But cut to Tyler thinking he's cool shit, and they're just fucking spanking him in the back of the school and like pulling his underwear over his head.
All right. Next review comes from Autumn. She has 4 reviews, 2 stars. I teach mixology classes. I like this place because it's local and has a good selection, even if it's not the cheapest. I've had great conversations with some of the younger guys who worked at night. Well, used to work here, but not sure if they still do. Today, I went in and couldn't find where the bitters/vermouth were. I kept walk around looking for it right in front of the registers, wandering back and forth. The two older gentlemen working didn't bother to stop their conversation to ask if I was finding everything or needed help.
God.
The one guy looked right at me and then went back to his conversation. I had to walk up to them, interrupt their conversation to ask where the vermouth was. I'm sorry, but for not having the cheapest prices around and having no other customers to be helping, you think customer service would be better. I'll start getting the things I need for teaching classes somewhere else.
Did an AI write this? What the fuck?
Don't you just hate when you have to ask for help? Like they don't anticipate all of your needs and then you have to verbalize that you need help. That's just someone who's too afraid to be like, I need help. Just ask. They don't fucking know.
I agree with Tyler on this, Tay. I feel like you disagree with us.
What? No, I completely agree.
Oh, okay. That it should, like, look, sometimes you see the deer in the headlights and you're like, okay, I'm going to see, or I'm bored or whatever. But other times you're like, nope, just keep looking around. Like, it's a fucking liquor store. I'm sure they see a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just ask for fucking help. Like 2 stars because you were too nervous to say something?
Yeah.
That seems harsh.
That's pretty harsh.
That's
also,
basically giving yourself 2 stars.
Yeah. Also, don't make it a thing about how they're bad people for not noticing you pacing back and forth in front of them. Like, that's not their fucking fault.
What are they supposed to do? Like, notice you got a haircut? Like, what do you fucking want from them? Like, oh, can I help you find anything? Also, is that a new dress? Wow, it looks so great. I bet you teach mixology courses. You probably know a lot, but maybe you're just having trouble finding something. Let me help you out.
Yeah.
What? Just be like, hey, I'm a dipshit. I don't know where this is. Because oftentimes you've walked past it like 50 fucking times.
I've done that before too. I walked into a Total Wine and I just wanted a big box of wine. And I had just been hanging out with all of my friends. So I walked in, went to the one guy and his manager, like this 50-year-old dude was standing right next to him, right? And I looked at the younger guy and I'm like, hey, I need a big fuck off box of wine. And he's like, yeah, I got you. We walked back and it registered to me that I said big fuck off box of wine to this employee, like as we were walking to the wine.
That's the great thing about being a customer, though, is you're not on the job. You can get as unprofessional as you'd like to. Let it fly.
And plus, I would say a big fuck off box of wine is in fact a descriptive enough term where it's like that actually helps.
That's just SEO right there.
Now they know you're not looking for like a little small box of Franzia or something. They're like, no, you want the big boy.
You want the big boy that's cheap and garbage.
Yeah, it is highly descriptive.
Big, cheap, and fucks you up.
Yep. Next review comes in from Xenia. That is spelled XENIAQ.
Okay, do you want to also drop their fucking address too while you're at it? What's their email address?
Jesus Christ, I'm not trying to dox this person. I'm just letting you know that this name is ridiculous and probably fake because of the review. 1 star. Wouldn't accept my ID when it was valid and I'm of age.
Nah, I don't think so, pal. It so is.
I'm of age and allowed my parents. I told myself I can drink alcohol and they didn't let me.
My name is totally real and not an alias. I'm definitely 21. Definitely.
I'm definitely 18. 21. Which age is the age where I can buy Coors Light?
I'm 70.
Do you guys have any of the grown-up alcohols, like the ones that grown-ups drink?
We just lost every single person.
Okay, we're moving on. Next one is coming from John Reek, who's a local guide.
you. I bet he's never heard that joke before.
4 stars. A good selection. You'll probably find what you need.
Did they pay everyone? This is another pretty good rotisserie chicken thing, because these are just people saying like, this is a store where you can buy alcohol.
Yep.
Like, most of them are just saying like, here's what it is. You're like, yep, is there anything else you want to say? They're like, nope, not really.
It seems like all of these people that left reviews are like, they might actually be NPCs. Like, I just went down to the liquor store. A fine selection. You can probably find what you need too. Have you visited the liquor store down the street?
Next review.
I've got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Check out the liquor store down the street. Pretty good. I work for Bellathor at the General Liquor Store.
Next review comes in from Nicole. 1 star. Twice now, I have gotten a bad batch of my favorite wine from them. I know this wine like the back of my hand, so I know when it's off. It's not cheap wine either. MGM is overpriced. Very unhappy customer. Never buying this wine from them again. Dog, are you sure that wine is actually good then?
They don't make the wine at the liquor store. You do realize that.
Bottle it? What the fuck? Also, did you really like it when you were already fucking smashed and now you've tried it twice sober and been like, ugh? Because I got news. I think it just fucking sucks.
Yeah, I think it's just bad wine, like, period. All right, next one. The next two, I'll just kind of combine into one because they're both positive reviews about amazing customer service, right? So there are about 3 or 4 that say amazing customer service. I shit you not, there are about 10 that all say the same thing elsewise. They say, 1 star, inappropriate short Asian guy made rude comments about my appearance, never coming back. 1 star, rude Asian guy, never coming back, he needs to be fired. Asian guy there that's short, very rude, lost a customer because of him. Asian guy rude. I will not be shopping here again.
No.
What is he doing?
Here's another one. 1 star. The short Asian guy was very rude and wouldn't take my valid ID and laughed in my face and pushed me out of the store. Not okay.
No.
Don't come here unless you absolutely have too terrible service.
Oh no.
I feel like that is like, I feel like a teenager got kicked out and they had like all their friends write reviews. Because it's so non-specific. Like, how? How is he rude?
Well, to be fair, did I ever talk about the Mean Donut Man on this show?
I believe you've talked about the Mean Donut Man.
I think, yeah. So there was a donut shop down the street from where I live, and I wanted to try these donuts, but I wanted to see what they had. And on the reviews, like 75% of these reviews were talking about how the old Asian man who owns it was very, very mean to everyone and how he wouldn't take their money and would put extra donuts in their bag and charge them and like all kinds of stuff. And it's like, okay, there's too many of these for there to not be something valid about what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there are just so many that reference this short Asian guy. And I'm just like, man, this guy is probably a bad character, right?
He must be a kind of a rude individual, or he's got that weird, twisted sense of humor that people just don't get.
Yep.
I just don't understand how someone could be rude at a liquor store because the transaction is so short and like the interactions are so like not like a waiter or any other kind of like store that like I just don't know how they could even be rude. Like,
I feel like that says more about it. It's like, wow, he must really make an impact.
like they put their fucking thing of beer down and he's like, what, going home to beat your wife again or something? Like, what is he saying?
They put down their ID and he just looks at him and doesn't even look at the ID. He's just like, no, get out. And then he physically pushed him.
Or they put down the ID and he's like, wow, you were much prettier and a lot lighter 5 years ago.
Oh my God. All right. Last one here that I'll do is from Luke. It is 1 star.
Uh-oh.
Closed early on 12/6/2020. ...
That's not January 6th, though.
That would have made more sense.
Yeah.
That would make more sense.
Yeah.
If like they closed early to go to the big event.
He's just sort of upset. Do we know what day of the week it was?
I can check really quick.
I don't know if it's that important.
Maybe he got the day wrong. Like they said big meeting on the first month, and he got so confused, and he was
Or
like,
maybe-
"Oh hell."
That's annoying because it's
early.
like maybe he's just the owner and none of the employees were free. And he was like, oh, you know what? We're just going to close the store a little early because I got a family event and sometimes that's more important than work. And this guy's like, God damn it, my Mick Golden Ultra. I can't get it now.
The cherry on top. December 6th, 2020 was a Sunday.
Okay.
Bruh.
So
Bruh,
yeah,
you just forgot what day it was.
people don't know that. Talking about our weird liquor laws, Minnesota, they just like 2 years ago or 3 years ago let us even have liquor stores open on Sundays, and now they by law have to close by 6 p.m., which is quite early. So that is this fucking idiot's probably just pissed off that he couldn't get his sweet golden nectar.
Yep. Well, that's been liquor store reviews.
I'm on that dude's side, being rude, because obviously his customer base is dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to be mean.
Nope, I completely agree with you.
He deserved it. Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets to.
Look, I wanna pose a question before we close this whole shindig out.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm good.
Oh,
Okay. Tate, you want to do the outro?
No, I thought we just would cut it, like even without the outro.
Oh, I like that.
Let's just give people a moment of silence.
Yeah, I guess 9/11's coming up.
A preemptive moment of silence.
A preemptive moment of
big one.
silence.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Are you remembering?
I can never forget.
Moment of silence, and I'll just kind of like lightly hum in the back, like.
Well, then it's not silent, is it?
Well, it's like a light singing, like so quiet that you barely notice it's there. But
So
it
it's
kinda,
not
like,
silent.
accompanies. It's accompaniment to the moment of silence.
Oh, okay. So it's an
It's a new way to
accompaniment
do it.
to the silence that isn't silent.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, moment of silence.
You're fucking brain dead, dude.
Where were you when the world stopped turning? That September day. Were you in a yard full of innocent children? Or driving down some cold interstate?
Can you imagine sitting down and writing that song?
No.
What a
It's so
fucking lame.
It's sociopathic, honestly.
What a fucking lame thing to do.
Is that a real song?
Oh, absolutely.
Alan
geez.
Jackson. Dude makes fucking banger like Drive, and then 9/11 happens, and either he or like a team of songwriters were like, hey, Alan, we just went through a hard time as a country, and honestly, the nation needs your voice to heal them. Which I agree, it was necessary, but it's still lame as hell.
What if they're doing a bit and like they did this tongue in cheek, sincerely, but all the producers are like, what the fuck? People actually bought this shit? Jesus Christ.
We're gonna sell so many fucking records. Holy shit. You know how much airtime we're gonna get with this song?
Poor choice of words.
Oh, fuck. Okay, Tyler, please pose a question.
So I was watching one of those like Netflix explained episodes, like those short documentary things. They're just
Yeah.
nice to watch when you're like fucking eating a snack or something. They're short
Yeah.
little documentaries.
Are they
Little
good overall?
Fox joint.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay, fine.
And there was one that they just did on royalty and like monarchies
Okay.
and how they've existed for so long, and that like it's only a extremely recent development that they're kind of dissipating.
Sure.
And you know, some of them elect to be like, yeah, we'll drop out, we won't have like any actual real power anymore. Some of them don't drop out. Some of them are let's just say the royal families don't really exist anymore. Would you rather be a monarch, like very modern, like kind of like think England, where it's just kind of like, hey guys, don't kill us, we wave outside our big windows and
We're mostly honorary and very rich.
yeah. Or would you rather be a monarch that remains like in power? Like, would you rather like step down from the power or stay in it?
Very easily, my answer is ceremonial. Like, if I just got to be a princess and not have to govern everybody and still be that as a title and live a very cushy royal life, fuck yes, sign me the fuck up.
But you do have to keep in mind, if we're looking at the English royal family, all of them hate their fucking lives.
I would make my life great about it.
You can't.
You
though,
don't get
because
to.
You don't.
You don't
get
control
to.
your life. Your life is not yours.
Fair.
Your life is entirely decided by like, you know, the Commonwealth would really like to see a gay prince. You're gay now.
And I'm sorry to
no.
say, they wouldn't say that.
No, they wouldn't say that.
Not even a little bit.
No. You'd try to be like, I'm so happy to finally be out. And then the queen would walk in with like her little fucking cane and be like, I don't think so. I don't fucking think so.
I guess I was thinking in a ideal
Back in the closet.
situation
Back in the closet.
where I got to decide like what monarchy I was a part of, I guess. But if we're talking like an established mainstream monarchy, then yeah, probably back to the ones where like I got to dictate everything, because then I'd be really cool about it and just be like, hey, guess what, everyone? Trans people exists. It's 1518.
Mainstream monarchy band name, I call it.
That's very good. Yeah, that's
okay.
The interesting question, though, that Tay posed is, are you establishing a new monarchy, or are you fitting into one of the families or royal lines that existed?
I don't think in this day and age you can establish a new monarchy.
Sure, you can.
Well, you can try.
You can sure try. I think the whole point of them is that the only reason they're still around is because they've been around.
Yeah, basically all you have to do is...
Oh, please. I'd love to hear how easy it is to just establish a monarchy rule.
Well, this has happened before. Some dude in Europe
I can't wait to fact check this.
didn't want to
I'm
pay
so
taxes
excited.
anymore, so he bought an offshore oil rig and made his own country about it and became that country's sovereign ruler. I forget what title he gave himself, but if you could theoretically do the same thing and make your established thing a monarchy and just be a new royal family.
Look, we all knew the fact check was coming. The real story is that a dude claimed sovereign land that isn't actually sovereign land. It's just disputed territory that no one kind of wants to claim. And he set up his own country there, made himself the president, but has been arrested by both countries for setting foot there. So I would say, if you're arrested for even touching that land, you don't actually own that land. All right, back to the episode. But you have no subjects then. Like, the whole point of, like, the wealth comes from having the subjects.
Who said anything about
that's
wealth?
That's kind of the only reason I would want it. I don't want to be making hard decisions all the time. It's hard
Exactly.
enough for me to decide simple thing. What
I don't even know what I want to eat for dinner. Like, now you're
Your
asking
Highness,
me.
would you like the supreme or the cheese pizza pockets tonight? God damn it, Archibald! I don't want to make this decision every goddamn night. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, I just kind of want the money, and the thing that sounds appealing about it, in my mind, which I know isn't true, is that what we all want is a life where we are wealthy enough where we never ever have to worry about the things we buy, and we can do whatever we want, go wherever we want with with every day of our lives. It's like it's total, complete freedom.
Mm-hmm. It's not so much about the royalty anymore. It's just about financial well-being at this point. Like, there's nothing stopping Jeff Bezos from claiming himself a king.
But I mean, that's kind of the way it's always been, too.
But like who the
how
fuck
do you
is going to
think
stop
the
him?
The Royals only got started in the first place in countries because they were just like, yeah, I got enough money to do this.
Yeah, exactly. Because like all you need to be royalty is to say you are and like make up a document that says you're royalty. And you know what that is? It's just money, my guy. So with enough money, you can just be royalty. We talked about this in an episode prior where Kanye was considered like America's royalty. He doesn't have a bloodline that makes him royal. It's just his fucking money.
But I mean, like the context of that one was also the context of that episode was also different in like we're just kind of like, yeah, it's basically royalty because of like the public like appearance of like the public like knowledge, like the household name stature.
Sure, the celebrity of it all.
Yeah, the celebrity of it all. Whereas like this is just a clear-cut decision of do you want to like just come from a royal family and fuck off, or do you want to be in the royal family that's like still like, yeah, we do shit.
Come from and fuck off.
Yeah.
Neither are ideal, but that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
You?
I'm going to go for I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I know the people are coming for me and they're coming for my fucking head, but wouldn't it just be fucking fun to do it, even just for a few years?
Well, that is also saying what kind of monarch you're going to be, because you could be so good that people don't want to come for your head. Well, what you're implying
people are
is
always going to want to come for your head because it doesn't matter what you do. You're going to have 40% of the population. You're going to have 40% of the population that thinks eating horse food is a good and cool thing to do. So I feel like someone's always going to be
But those
mad.
are the people who love the monarch. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately for you. It's when you start starving the common people that they're like, well, I'm going to die anyway, so I might as well die burning this castle to the fucking ground and killing every living soul inside of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I it's just tricky.
No,
Ever since look, the world changed on January 6th. There are no rules anymore because people were there to install a monarch, not tear one down.
I'm
Yeah, it
pretty
was
sure
weird.
Tyler would be the kind of monarch that would say, we'll let them eat cake.
Oh, no.
Without question.
No. It's mostly just the fun of just like, I don't really like that rule. And someone's like, well, sir, you can just change it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's right. Thank you.
But the thing that scares me is that Tyler would play King as a bit.
And get way too invested in it. This is also the man, need I remind everyone, who said that when we go to Mars, he's going to establish a rule that if you're better at sports than he is, he can just kill you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to kill you. You just go to the subway, and it's questionable whether or not you ever get out of the subway.
In one piece.
Yeah.
So you're just going to hypothetically send people to the jail.
It's like a who knows? You might get Subway for life. You might be in Subway for life. It's like a fun game. I think the common people would really like that because it's like, ooh, it keeps every day interesting, you know? It's like Russia.
Neighbor John was just on trial yesterday. But now my sandwich today tastes a little bit like Neighbor John. Well, how about that?
Wait, honey, how do you know what Neighbor John tastes like?
Because like it would just be fun to make your own rules for just like a few years. You get to make your own rules, and you can make them whatever the fuck you want.
Hey, Tyler,
it's just fun.
Let me help you land on the right decision here. You want to be the monarch that fucks off because when you're rich enough, you do make the rules.
Exactly what I was about to say.
You make the rules, but you will never get the satisfaction of like, I declare this day is National Water Park Day. We build a new water park and we all go and we have a lot of fun on the slides. Like you can't mandate that.
Grab some watermelon, would you? That's
like you could do whatever the fuck you want with money, but you can't just be like, no, this is National Water Park Day. This is the day where we all get to tell our boss to fuck off and we all go to a big water park and it's just like a big barbecue and we have fun. And you're legally required to go and have fun.
Well, that would be good, but it's not quite as fun as being able to get on a big slide and slide right the fuck out of this podcast.
Yeah, I was about to say that does sound pretty fucking fun to just. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to our show. Go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, and/or review where applicable. Really helps the show out, gets us in a curated list, and helps us beat that algorithm. Go ahead and leave a comment, like I said, because it really gives us more fuel for the fire, gets us talking to you, you talking to us, more topics for the show. It's a negative feedback loop. It spirals out of control, and then we get content.
Yeah, it's rough. So podcatchers, you know them, you love them. They're everywhere. There's lots of them, and everyone has a preference. And guess what? We're on all of them. So please go to whatever those are and give us a follow or subscribe and a rating if you can on that particular platform. Also, go to youtube.com/shapelessmedia, and you are going to find a fuckload of videos, just a whole lot of them, and check them out. Find one you like, and let us know. Be like, hey, thanks for telling me about this. I didn't even know.
By royal decree, you all have to go to www.poddex.com and use code SWORDWATCH at checkout. You see, I'm a good king because I just saved you 10%. I'm a bad king because now you have a product that, look, I'm going to be honest, it's a bit of a stinker.
Oh.
But hey, it's royal decree. You are mandated to do it. You don't get the invitation to National Water Park Day if you don't show up with your pod decks. That's like your ID.
Yep.
You have to show off to all of the fucking soldiers positioned at every water park your pod deck card so they know you went to www.poddex.com and used code SWORDWATCH at checkout to pitch a little money to us and also save yourself some money. Why don't you do that? Well, I mean, I say why don't you do that? Legally, you have to, by royal decree.
Or we throw you in the dungeon for 1,000 years.
So, are you guys ready for the Pod Deck Last Laugh? Would you rather appear as a guest on your favorite TV show or have a lifetime backstage passes for any concert you attend?
My favorite TV show is Cops. I don't think I want to be a guest star on that one.
It's also not too hard.
Yeah.
No matter which side of the law you're on, it's not too hard.
I think I would choose the concert because if you're being a guest,
mouse.
No. Because if you're choosing the show, it didn't specify if you're just on one episode or on every episode. With the concert thing, until I die, I can go to any show that I could possibly conceive of and be a VIP. That's fucking dope.
Or you are just constantly like brought back in every season of Survivor, and you don't get a choice.
No, please.
Hey, at least Jeff Probst's got a big old cock.
What?
Yeah, Jeff Probst's big cock.
Band name, I called it.
It's a feast right there.
Yeah, why don't you go Google Jeff Probst's big cock?
I don't think I will.
Do it. He's smiling while he's holding it. It's a really funny picture.
Now I definitely don't want to.
It's a really fun. Honestly, I feel like everyone should like legally have to at least once in their life see the picture of Jeff Probst holding his dick smiling.
By royal decree, all my subjects must view Jeff Probst's huge cock.
It's like the census.
Jesus!
Someone comes around every year and just like makes you look at it.
Tay, please drop that in the chat.
This man is fucking stacked in the genitalia department. Look at this man.
That's Jeff Probst. Oh my God.
Definitely a shower, not a grower.
Do you see his smile? Yeah, he's like smiling.
I found a better picture.
Oh no. That's fucking...
Look at him smiling. It's just fucking hilarious.
Why are there so many good pictures of this?
Okay. Well, no reason in particular, but I think I gotta go. So can we wrap this up?
By royal decree, I've decided, since you didn't enjoy that picture of Jeff Probst smiling, holding his dick, you have to look at it for 5 years now in prison.
All right. I guess we're gonna record this.
That's a really
Stop
good
laughing. Oh shit! I didn't mute.